guys, Grip and Tech here, and today we're going to take a look at Asus AI Suite 2.0. Well, not really 2.0, but it's Asus AI Suite 2 version 1.02.03. So please understand that not all the features that I show you today are available on all motherboards, and some other motherboards that they manufacture actually have more features than this or different features. This is as of the Asus M5A99X EVO. This is an AMD board running on the 990X CPU. I forgot the word, but 990X, not architecture, but chipset, sorry. Okay, so we get off by having this little board here that pops up, and this will actually hide and minimize that board to the right. But we have these options here, and let's look through these really fast. The first option we have is auto tuning, and if we click on it, we get the Turbo V EVO TPU options. This is Asus's overclocking options outside the BIOS. I highly recommend this for overclocking, as this is a very good performance choice. The fast option will actually just set it to a predefined option, but the extreme is what is really interesting about Asus. The extreme will actually vary your CPU speed as it overclocks it, depending on your system settings and various considerations that Asus does it till it reaches a stable overclock. But it is highly effective, and as of what I've tested so far, and a lot of people say the same thing, the best on the market as far as automatic CPU overclockers go, because this is not just software, this is a chip on the actual motherboard that measures this. This is the auto tuning option. The next option we have is manual mode, and this will just let you set all the overclocking, and you can actually even set profiles if you want to do it manually. On the right, we just have the CPU frequency and various sensor data I'll go over later. Next, we have tools, and we just seen Turbo V EVO. Next is Digi plus VRM. And what this is Asus's various control over the way that your computer acts towards things like, well, as you can see, CPU power phase control and such. You can change all this stuff here. Next is EPU, and this is the energy saving options we have. We have the auto mode, the high performance, and the max power. Now, the auto is really the best Asus recommends, but high power performance does work, and so does max power saving. They're all efficient. You can also configure each of them by hand, or rather manually by hand. On the right, this will actually change to show us the mode we're currently in and various information. As you can see, I don't have a graphics card that is compatible with the Asus Doctor because it's a EVGA, not an Asus. Next, we have Fan Expert, and this is basically Asus's fan operating controller thing, and it will let us look at the RPM that our fans are running and various sensor data as well. You can also create user profiles. You can have turbo modes and such, and they're very easy to change. You can actually choose which CPU fan it is. Next, we have Probe 2.0, and this basically just allows us to change various settings such as voltage, temperature, fan speed, performance alert log, and such things. Sensor Recorder allows us to record various sensor data that comes into your computer and is very useful as far as benchmarking and such things go. However, probably a experienced benchmarker will just go for a professional use tool. However, this is very useful and very colorful and nice, and you have a lot of options as far as these things go. Next, we have a Charger Plus, which is an extremely interesting software from Asus. What this does is this will actually, if you enable it, if you connect a iPhone, iPod, or iPad to your USB 3.0 port directly to your motherboard, this will actually charge it up to 3 times faster. Now, Asus doesn't recommend you use this for anything other than the iPhone, iPad, and iPad, and they're not responsible if you do anything that will damage it. But this I have tried, and it's very awesome for an iPod, iPad, or iPhone. However, do not try this on another device. It might work, it might not, but I do not want to be held responsible if somebody like burns out their, I don't know, MP3 player or something. Next, we have USB 3.0 Boost, and this is Asus's very interesting implementation, but they do not have this across all boards. On all boards, they will actually have a turbo option. This is my StoreJet, Transcend, and this they have three modes. They have normal, turbo, and UASP. Now, normal is just the standard USB 3.0 driver that you can install from them, because Windows 7 still doesn't natively support it. Turbo mode is simply fast data speed rate. Now, USP is actually very interesting because there are a few devices that support it currently, but this is only because it requires a third-party controller, and it's not supported by the current Intel controller that they have. So this actually uses a chip, or rather the custom controller on the EVO motherboard, but it can be found on a variation of other boards that Asus has. This actually uses an AS Media controller that will speed up data as it goes through. It's very high performance, and the way that USB handles data is that not only does it speed it up, but it's actually made so that it can handle a lot of files being transferred at the same time, random reads, writes, very fast. And this is very good if you're trying to do things like server work or random data backup, because this will just blow past any standard Intel controller or things like that. Maybe not I don't know, some kind of crazy device that you'll make. But this is extremely nice if you have a supported USB device. Turbo still works awesome, is faster than the standard Intel or stuff like that. This is the part for tools. Next on monitor, this will just show us the CPU frequency and sensor on the right here. Update features the Asus update for the BIOS, which I don't really need to cover. But my logo is interesting. This will let you choose the startup logo that your computer will display at the beginning when it boots. However, the only downside to this is that I believe the pictures go up to 720p, and this is kind of annoying on a 1080p monitor because it's not full screen, and the picture does seem sort of pixelated. Next, we have system information, and this is basically, this will just show us information about our motherboard, CPU, and RAM, as well as timing tables and such. This was basically, oh, sorry. And then we have settings. So we have options for what applications we can use, and then this will tell us about how a bar is used and everything. Yes, so thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. This review is Asus AI Suite II, and I would recommend this to anyone that has an Asus motherboard that supports it. It's an awesome tool, awesome set of tools that anyone should basically have. It's free for Asus, from Asus, so there's no reason not to get it. I hope you enjoyed the video, and thanks for watching. Please tell me anything that you find good or bad about my videos, ways to improve, because this helps. I'm not just asking you for no reason. I hope you enjoyed the video, and tell me if you want it to be shorter, because it's kind of long, but I'm doing my best here. Have a good day.